Hi guys, how are you? How is everybody? Right, getting organised here. I've been abandoned. Debbie, thank you very much for your super chat straight off. That's very kind of you, thank you. Oh, hold on. Loved seeing Timo swimming in the pool. He looked like he was really enjoying it. Yeah, he was having a nice time for sure. Hello. Look, can you say hello? He's getting better in the pool. He's got his little cone on now. This stops him from licking his legs. Yeah, all right. Hold on a second. Let me get down then, and we'll talk. Okay? Hold on. Right. Because I've got to talk to everybody. All right, including you. All right. On time. Yes, on time. Greetings from California. Hi from a very rainy Hoylake. Hoylake? Where's Hoylake? Where's Hoylake? Do you know where Hoylake is, Tim? Hey, got any ideas where Hoylake is, Timo? So Timo's got this disc cone because he's got very sore rear legs, and because what we're having to do is we're having to learn very quickly what damages him, what doesn't damage him, and you try and get him to support his legs. We can't put him in his trolley at the moment because the strap in the trolley is causing him all sorts of problems. Hold on a minute, just wait a minute, let me put that down. Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, so he gets to his area. Oi, Timo, and that's no good, you see. So this, yeah, you're very beautiful, right? You're a little, hold on, right, you're very beautiful, but you mustn't keep licking your bits and pieces. All right, hold on a minute. Let's turn that up a little bit higher. Timo. Right. Good boy. I know. And the thing is, it's been so. Hello. You are like Basil Brush, aren't you? You do. You're a little bit like Basil Brush. What are you doing? Every time. Now you've moved out of shot. No. Get back in shot. Here. Right, okay. No, here. No, don't bite me. We don't play bitey games. Right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Look. You're not very easy to work with, Timo. You've got to get the hang of the lives, right? If you're going to come on the lives, right, you've got to understand how it works, all right? You've got to look in here. Look. Over here. See? There. Okay. Right, you're getting the hang of this. All right? Good boy. It's been incredibly hot. He's had a lot to cope with, new environment and heat that is just absolutely killer. It's wiping us out and it's wiping him out, and the swims have been good for him. Oi, Timo, Timo, over here. Come on, pay attention. You're on live. Right. Okay. Oh, now we're down again. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, he's adapting very well. There's still a lot to get in that little brain. Is there a brain in here? Is there a brain in there? Wait, Timo. You're so annoying. Look, it's over here. Don't make me move the camera. Because the minute I move the camera, you're going to move your head, aren't you? Because that's just how life works. Okay, right, hold on a minute. Right, let's catch up on some of these chats, shall we? I'm miles away here. Right. And says, hi Julian, hope you're well, and thanks so much for the donkey chat this week. Loved it. Love to see Timo as well. Oh, that's good. Jan, hi Jan. I wonder if he can pick up Sky on that. Yeah, I know. Hello from Staffordshire. So lovely to join you all. Hi Nikki. Jane. Well, hello there. Well, hello Jane. Timo is smiling. Hello from Ohio. Hi Diane. Timo adores you. I'm not sure if he does actually. I think he just. Wait. I don't think he does. I think he's miles away now. But yeah, we're certainly developing a bit of a bond, me and Timo, which is nice. But I'm also allowing some space for the other guys to build up a bond with him as well, because it's important that he just doesn't get attached to me. Oi, Timo, leave that. because obviously they've got to be able to care for him as well. Timo, oh my goodness me, he's ridiculous. Hi from New Jersey. Timo loves you so much. Oh, hi. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Steve's in my keyboard again. Oh, Mo. Hoylake is in the Wirral, northwest England. Oh, okay, Linda. Thanks for that. He looks at you with so much love. I think he just... I'm not sure if he does. I think it's his trick. From what I can gather, he makes everybody fall in love with him. It's just his... Well, I've got another one like that. Barney's like that as well. Barney makes everybody fall in love with him. Timo's looking really well. You're a superstar, June and Rachel. Oh, thank you, Nikki. It's a nice thing to say. Where are we? Hello from Northern Oregon coast. I love his disc, a very cheerful colour. Yeah, I do as well, but it's just not big enough. Look at it. I think it's too bigger. Oi, are you coming? Look, he's still, because he can get to his thing. He's licking. This is what causes a problem. So it's not actually effective. We thought it would be, but it's not. So he's going to have to go. We're going to have to go bigger cone. I think that's the only way. Oi, hello. Oi, Timo, 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 Timo. Where are you? Hello, hello. Oh, what are you doing? So anyway, I don't know if you could see that. I couldn't see the screen. So, Murphy the Wonder Dog sent an Amazon link to the Superpowers helmet he uses and would work well for Timo's Super Dog. Yeah, Anne, thank you very much for that link. I did get that, and yeah, it looks brilliant. So it's basically it's like that's weird. Some weird bug just fell out of the sky. Oh, and Timo's eating it. Timo, you're disgusting. What a disgusting little animal. That was horrible. Okay. Poor little thing. Just fell out of the sky. Timo just gobbled it up. Okay. Yeah, so this little helmet thing is like, it's almost like a fly mask, but for dogs. Looks really good, actually. We're going to certainly get some of those. I keep waiting for him to say boom, boom. Yeah, I agree with you, Jan. He's definitely got that whole edge about him. We've got that energy. Hi, everyone. So cleared. Timo loves you already. Oh, thank you. He's cute. Hi, Timo. Hi from Sydney. He's looking good. Timo. Timo. What you're always seeing is the back of his head. Oi, 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 Timo. Look. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. It's over here. The camera. You're missing the camera. Should we turn it around this way? Then people can see you, because people do like to look at your face. All right, it's not all about. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, don't lift your face up every time I get the camera higher. That's all right. Keep your face where it should be. All right. Look at that. Oh, what a beautiful dog. What a lovely boy. What a lovely boy. Good boy. Good boy, Timo. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. But lots of people that love you, you know. Hey? Oh, hold on, I've got a phone call coming in. There he is. Okay. So the other thing as well is we should go and see the new donkey. So we had a rescue this week where we rescued a new donkey. So perhaps you'd like to come down and see him. So Timo, you're going to stay up here because the donkeys don't really like you, do they? And they try and squash you. So you stay here for a minute and we'll be back. Okay, guys. I'm just going to make sure that I'm on mobile data so that I can go down into the field. Right, 1 second. Let me just have a look at this. I'm just going to check. Mobile data. Okay, I'm into the field, so if I lose you, just stay with us and we'll be down there soon. Can you hit the like button, guys? Please hit the like button. It makes a difference. Oh, okay. Right, I expect to lose you any minute now, or it's going to get very pixelated probably. Rachel was supposed to be coming on the live as well, but she's disappeared. Don't know where she is. Right, so hold on a minute. So this is Macario. He's in here at the moment. Hello. So, no, you're not Macario, are you? You're Alicia. So Macario's in here because he is intact. And if he mixes with the other donkeys, there'll be fights. And we don't want that. So also he needs a little bit of a period away from the other donkeys. There has to be a physical divide between him and them, just as he gets settled. He's a lovely boy, but he's not blessed with a huge amount of intelligence. We've just noticed that he's, well, what's the word? Bit simple? I don't know, he's just like little things. He does like a bag, you know, he does respond to a bag. Hold on a minute. Where have you been?
I don't know.
But we're doing a live.
Yeah, but we need to do the feed.
Whoa. We need to do the feed?
Yeah.
So
no, Estera's left us.
Yes, we've lost Estera today.
There's only 3 of us and Julian.
So what have you got here then? What are you feeding?
I'm feeding pigs.
Are you feeding Ben?
Yeah, I don't know where he is.
He's in his pond. So Ben's turned into a swamp monster recently.
Yeah.
Oh, you're being called.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes? I've got everything.
They're for Hazel. Okay.
Oh, these ones?
Oh, it's all getting very complicated there. I'm not getting involved in that because I'm just going to mess everything up. Hold on a second, here's another culprit. What are you doing?
Feeding animals.
Why aren't you on the live?
Because I'm busy.
You're all so busy. You're all so busy for the live.
You're the main man. You're the one that everyone wants to see on the live.
No, they don't. They want to see
live.
you and like belly rubs doggies. I was about to say belly rubs Daisy. Oh. So here we go. Let's have a look in here, shall we? Who have we got here? Barry. So Barry's having a wander round. Now Barry's given up his home. So Barry now, he free roams all the time, 24/7, because Barry's quite trustworthy. So because Barry is trustworthy, we can let him come and do his thing. So he's out with all the donkeys during the day, and then when everybody else goes to bed, he stays out and we feed him outside. He doesn't go very far. He's always hanging around with the goats anyway. You all right, mate? Got a little bit of something in your mouth? Don't know what that is. Got your breakfast? Your dinner? Have you had a nice day? Yeah? Got anything to say? Anything to add? He's such a cuddly donkey. He's much more chill. It's funny how you get different characters. Well, I know you get different characters in people, obviously, and goats. Philip's a very interesting character as well. Philip. Look. So Philip's really scatty. He's pretty mad, but lovely character as well. But these two have got quite a relationship, I think. They always hang out together. You got the scatty one and the calm one. So Macario won't let us get too close to him because he's settling in and he's just a little bit scatty. So and he's still getting used to us. He really, really likes the girls. He loves Sophia and Estera and Ava. He was building quite a bond with Estera, actually. It's quite interesting, but Estera's gone back to see her family for a while, and we're hoping that she'll come back. So Estera, if you're watching, you better come back. Otherwise we're going to send a team out to come and get you, a hit team. We're going to come and get you, and it's going to be led by Steve and Ronnie in balaclavas. So Steve had some of his hooves fixed today, not this week, sorry, you have to excuse me, I'm not really with it at the moment. this heat just drags all your energy out of you. It's just horrific. And you just realise you don't really know what you're doing from one day to the next, from 1 minute to the next. Shut up, Jan. That's not an invitation to just come in and abuse me. So anyway, the donkeys are eating, so they're all busy. So some idiots decided to this moment to ride his motorbike around the sanctuary. I don't know what they're doing. Right. Ronnie, are you okay? What's going on? We were discussing the personalities of donkeys and what your different personalities are like. And your personality, you're quite, you're a bit of a goofball, aren't you? You like a cuddle. You do like a cuddle, but you're like an aggressive cuddler. I think you get timid cuddlers, and then you get aggressive cuddlers. And you're quite an aggressive cuddler. You sort of like go in, full bore. I mean, look, point in question. Look, I've got all the whole weight of your neck and your head on my shoulders. You're coming in for the kisses. There's no messing around. Ron, give it a rest, mate. All right? Yes, you're a beautiful boy, but your cuddles are quite heavy. You're quite a heavy cuddle. Let me get you on my shoulder. There you go. Right. Now, your day today has been consisting of just running around the sanctuary, eating, and staying out of the heat. And your evening is consisting of sticking your head in the bucket and just eating as much as you can, isn't it? So, hold on, I need to move my foot. Oh, goodness me, it's quite a weight, you know. It's quite a weight. Right, let's have a look at these comments, shall we? Shall we see what's being said? What's the approximate age of Timo? We think he's about 5. So I'm going to come down a little bit more. Yeah, we're talking about Timo, we're not talking about you, are we? What? Don't stick your nose in. What? You're just breathing all over me. Miss your donkey chats. Yeah, no, don't eat these. They're not sunglasses. No. Right, okay, Ronnie. Steve, you come over for a little bit of a game as well. Okay. Oh, ow. Okay. Hold on a minute. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Myra, thank you very much for your super chat. Lovely Timo, can't believe you're teaching him to use a mobile. Tricky concept. Yes, it's true. All right there, Ron. All right, hold on. Let's have a. I need to try and catch up on these comments because I'm a bit behind. Right. John T. Williams, thank you very much for your super chat. Timo enjoys his massages. Yes, he does indeed. Giving him a little scritches on the back of his neck. He really does like that. Has he nipped you anymore? No, Sue, he hasn't. Timo's been quite good, actually. I always know when he's going to nip. It's when he's under pressure or he's trying to do something. If he's trying to do something and you're trying to stop him, that's when you know you're going to get a nip. So the answer is, give him a little bit of space. If he's trying to do something and what you're trying to do can wait, just wait and don't put him under that pressure, and you don't run the risk of getting a nip. I'm going to move on through these. Through these comments? Anne says, where did the new donkey come from, Julian? Actually came from a place not far from where Barry came from. And basically the guy that owned him recently died of cancer, and it left him with nobody to look after him. So the authorities came and knocked on our door and said, look, is there any chance that we could step in? So obviously we said yes, not a problem. But it's a challenge with the new dog because he's intact, which is, so we've got to get him sorted out. We can't get him fixed yet because we're gonna have to wait until the temperatures have dropped and the fly situation lessens. So yeah, we've got a little bit of a while yet. So he's got to remain away from the others because we don't want baby donkeys, we don't want him to worry Dotty, and we don't want him to run around after the mares as well. So yeah, we're just controlling him at the moment. Ordinarily, we wouldn't have any animals on here that aren't fixed, but in the space of about a week or two, we've had two. We've had Timo and this little donkey Macario. Quite an interesting name, Macario. There's a book apparently about Macario. It's a story. I don't know it, but I'm going to have a little look at that. I'm sure one of you will know it. Hi everyone from Henry Thompson. Well, hi Henry Thompson. My ex was like that, nice boy, but not much upstairs. Oh, I feel like I'm getting closer now to being up to date with the comments. Yeah, there's a video going around. I'm not sure if it's dropped yet, but it's Macario with a bag, and then there's also Macario who's got quite interested in his own tail. So there is a character to Macario that's coming out, and yeah, I think yeah, he's just a bit. He's a bit strange. He's a bit strange, but we'll get to know him a bit more, and then I think there'll be some interesting chats with him. Sorry, that's not a very nice background for you. It's a rotten old stable. Where are we? Estera says, "Miss you guys." Ah, Estera, miss you too. Audine says, "Hi, Rachel. Let me catch up here. Hold on a minute." Right, I'm going through a little bit. Emma, thank you very much for your super chat. It's very kind of you. We'll be seeing you very soon, Emma. So Emma's heading out to us. I think she gets here tomorrow. So everyone, you'll be able to see Emma when she gets out here. Hey, Barry, is he more confident now? Where does he sleep now then? So yeah, Gail, as I was explaining, so Barry sleeps out. He sleeps out by the goats. So that's where he is. He's quite happy to just sort of like wander, really. He doesn't go very far. Barry, everyone loving on Barry. Got a real soft spot for Barry. Yeah, he's a lovely donkey. He's got such a lovely character. He really has. Well, they all have, really. It's nice. How is Ollie since his shearing, says Aldine. Yeah, he's doing really well, actually. He's not as aggressive as he used to be. Yeah, he just seems a bit calm, really. I came down earlier to start. I did feed a little bit earlier tonight, and he got himself trapped in his in one of the wires on the stable. He got his hoof. Hoof? That's just how high it is. He's got hooves on his head now. That's how Oliver's adapting to the heat. He's got hooves on his head. One of his horns, he got stuck, so I came down to sort him out, but he worked it out quite quickly, actually. He's he's an interesting little one, him, Ollie. He's still, like, you wouldn't trust him, like, he'll still headbutt you, but he's like a Glaswegian on a Friday night, you know. Nice guy and everything, but, you know, you got to know, you know, there's a certain time when you don't talk to him, otherwise you get headbutt. Sorry, that's a bit generic, isn't it? To any of my Glaswegian friends, obviously I don't mean you. Actually, some of you I do mean. Hold on, where are we? Let's catch up here. Hoping for cooler weather for you soon. Yeah, Nikki, I tell you, it's been crazy, just crazy heat. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, not been fun at all. Can't cope with it very well, to be honest. Every year I say the same. I'm not going to be here for next summer. I can't handle it. And every year I'm here. I love watching the live on my big screen TV. Anyone else put them on their TVs? Oh, Dean. Oh, my word. We're on a big screen television. Wow, I should give you a little bit more distance then. Otherwise, that's going to be really horrible. It's a bit too much detail. My favourite donkey, Ronnie. He's gorgeous and he's got a fab personality. Yeah, he has. Right, I'm going to keep scrolling through these comments. I'm going to try and get a little bit closer down to the bottom so we keep them a bit more relevant. Tonda, thank you very much for your super chat, for the joy you guys giving me watching you. Oh, that's nice. Oh, there you go. Look, on big screen TV, it's Steve. Steve, what have you just had a drink? Haven't you? You've just had a drink because you've got all wet lips and now you're kissing me. Oh, Steve, that's disgusting. Oh, Steve. Oh, mate, that's horrible. Some big, wet, sloppy kisses from Steve the donkey. Finished? Steve, is that necessary? Absolutely not necessary. Now you're just going to walk off, aren't you? I feel used. I feel utterly used. That was disgusting. I've just got wet donkey slobber all over my arm. Ugh. Horrible little donkey he is. What a horrible donkey. A pair of you horrible donkeys. You're disgusting. He knows what he's doing. How hot does it get there, Julian? Jules. So in American money, This week we've had 110, a little bit hotter actually, I think. And then, so what did we touch? 48. So 48, what's that? 96. No, that's more. It's 100 and about 120. I think we had this week 120 degrees in American money. So yeah, very, very, very hot. Very hot. Just ludicrous. It got so hot that the swimming pool, I couldn't control the pH levels of the pool. It was just absolutely destroying the pool with the heat. So trying to keep on top of that and stopping it from going green, in the end I've had to empty it and clean it all and start again. And because it's just, I don't know, it's just insane heat. And you just can't do anything. And the poor animals, everyone's just sort of, we just let the horses get out to have a little wander, and the donkeys go where they want to go. The pigs have all got mud baths and things like that. It's just a very, very intense heat. But I'm sure that some of you out there in America will know that those temperatures as well. Hi from a wet Manchester. Hi, Wendy. Murray. In Spanish, Macario means happy, originally from the Greek Makarios, meaning blessed. Macarena is a girl's name in Andalusia. Oh, okay, thanks for that, Murray. That's interesting. That's nice that it means happy. I like that. Hit the like button, please. Yes, please, guys, hit that like button. Can we exchange some of the sun you have for a lot of rain here in the UK? Yeah, Wendy. Oh, I don't want too much of the rain, but just a little less of the heat. But that's July for you. That's why we stopped doing the volunteering during July and August, because of this. Because if you can imagine, you're trying to do the job, and you've got short-term volunteers who are here having a holiday. It's not. It doesn't actually make for a pleasant environment. It becomes very stressful because you can't run around looking after people and the animals and everything else. It just becomes too much. It's just the heat's too intense, and you end up, well, I do anyway, I end up getting really grouchy. Just like being this really grumpy old man that's just wandering around an animal sanctuary shouting at people, so I try not to do that too much. I think Macario would get on with Klaus. Jane, absolutely. I mean, Klaus and donkeys, that's yeah. I mean, if Klaus was like Barbie, I think Klaus would come in his own little Klaus would have a like a Barbie box. Well, Klaus would have a Klaus box, yeah, he would come with all different sorts of accessories that you would get from it. If he was an action figure, I think that's the word I was looking for. So Klaus the action figure comes with his own donkeys. Oh, hello. Oh, we want cuddles, do we? See what I mean? Very aggressive cuddler. You see, that's just like, I've finished my food, or I'm having a break from food. Now I'm coming in for a cuddle with Dad. There's no messing about with you, is there? You're straight in. Straight in, I want a cuddle. Yeah, all right. Well, there you go then. It's nice to have a cuddle. I like it. It's good. All right, off you go then. He really is an all or nothing kind of guy. Actually, Jules, it's lovely to see all the donkeys. Love Barry and Ronnie. Love them all, actually. Oh, that's nice. Right, I'm going to try and catch up on here. Hotter than hell in Florida. I feel your pain. Oh, yeah. Are all you USA residents suffering with the heat too? Asked Jane. Texas has been just horrible. Jennifer says, Julian, you brought tears of joy to my eyes when you were working with Timo in the swimming pool. Oh, Jennifer, that's good. Yeah, I think Timo does that to you, doesn't he, really? He's got such a little sweet, innocent face, and yet he's been through such hell, and he's still smiling, and I don't know, he's still got that character about him, and it just comes across, and you can't help but just absolutely love him. I mean, he's a nightmare. He is a nightmare. He's quite difficult to work with, and he's difficult because he does bite, and he has sort of like, he has got his challenges. So there's a lot to learn with him, but we're getting there. He went for me the other day when I was putting his life jacket on, But when he goes for you differently. It's not like super aggressive, going to bite your head off. He's learning to measure, so he's basically just communicating. Hi, Ronnie. All right, we're going in for the cuddle again, are we? Okay. All right. No? Okay. Oh, we're not then. Let me try and catch up on these chats because I can't get there. Stephen is sloppy kisses. Oh, we're getting close now. Hot donkey breath. Nice. Oh, gosh. Can Rachel join us? Well, I hope so, Henry. I don't know where she's gone. Julian, you're the best salt lick. Absolutely. Steve used you as a salt lick. Actually, do you know what it was? I think I did all the hay earlier, and I'm covered in bits of hay. I think that's what it was. Right. Okay. Right. And says, wow, Julian, that is a fierce heat. Was watching the news about the wildfires in Rhodes and all the holidaymakers having to evacuate as well as the residents. Yeah, I heard about that. I haven't really seen too much news or TV recently, so I'm a little bit out of the loop with what's going on in the world. But yeah, I did hear about there was a load of wildfires. Right. Any good news on the new property? Well, Linda, yes, there is some good news. The good news is that we have now managed to submit all of the paperwork and everything for the animal, it's actually called a nucleozoologico. That's the term for it, which translates, roughly speaking, is like a zoo license. And what you have to do is on your license, you have to put down all of your animals. You have to list every single one of your animals, how old they are, what their situation is, what their breed is, etc., etc. You have to do all of that. And then you have to, part of this zoo license is you have to have a sanitary report, which says, how the animals are kept, what the fences are made of, what the water supply is, what you name it. It's basically it's like a full report on everything to do with the animals and the installations. And there's also additional stuff. Actually, if I go around this way, then you can have Barry in the background, which might be a bit nicer. And then there's additional information as well that you've got to have on there, which is like, how do you, for instance, manage deaths? How do you manage the poop? How do you manage... Look, as soon as I sit there, he walked off. Oi! Okay, well, we'll go that way then. Yeah, so there's this whole sanitary report that you have to submit, which has to be written by your vet. Well, on top of all that, so I was going to put this down. So on top of all that, so that's the sanitary report. You then have to have different engineers' reports. So if you're installing, whatever fencing it is you're putting in, and in our case, because of the land being on in a protected area, we had to also have the full report done on the permissions, to get the permissions to actually have the zoo license there. So it was a very, very long drawn out procedure, as you know. So now what we've done is Are we done? Are we done? Okay. So yeah, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by the two screaming donkeys up there. Yeah, so all of that information, all those reports and everything is what's been taking the time and the money and everything. So that's all now been submitted. It was all submitted on Thursday, so we've now got we've done everything. We've now put it in their court, so we're now waiting for them. They will have to do an inspection. So, but what it does mean is it means we can push on now. So we can now move it to the next stage. So our next stage is the fencing. So the fencing will start in earnest, but that's a big one. That is a big one. And what we're going to have to do for the fencing is we're going to have to launch a massive fundraiser for the fencing, because it's just phenomenal amount of fencing up there. And I've kind of worked it all into the budgets to do it, but like all these things, because of the amount of time it's taken to get there, it's, you know, not been plain sailing basically. So yeah, we'll be launching a massive fundraiser for the fencing. It's going to take a lot. It's a crazy amount of fencing and it's a crazy amount of money. So anyway, we'll talk about that later on. Hold on a minute. I've got someone else wants to say hello. Hello. You don't look like the happiest cat in the world, I'll be honest.
Oh, he's drooling. So.
He's drooling? Oh, well, that's nice. Oh, sorry. There you go. Yeah, so it's all good. We're moving in the right direction. That's the most important thing.
Are you okay?
Me? Yeah, I'm fine. Right, okay, let me catch on with these.
Do you want me to read?
Yeah. Hold on, where are we? Julian is just jealous because he's normally the only hot stuff at the sanctuary, excluding Rachel and the volunteers, that is. So excluding everybody. So excluding everybody. I'm normally the most beautiful thing here, excluding all the animals and the other people. Between me and this rock. Actually, that was quite a pretty rock. Okay. Sent my Ronnie carrots. Thank you, Anne.
Oh, thanks, Anne.
Right. Barbenheimer route. Oh, okay, we're looking at Barbenheimers. Terrible heat in Northern California last week, 114 2 days in a row. Yeah, it sounds like we've all had this like horrific weather system going on, doesn't it?
Where is Timo? I've missed him. Was he at the start?
Yeah, Timo was up at the start. We've had that.
Maybe a cold/cool pack to Timo's back legs might help with the itching and burning nerve pain.
Yeah, we could try it. I don't know how you'd put that on him without him biting your face off.
Or just yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we could work on that. I think the swimming helps. The swimming definitely helps. He's getting better as well. He's not so panicky. When we first went in, he just wanted to get out. Have you posted the second video up of him swimming?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. We've got another video that we took a couple of days ago. Actually, it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was yesterday morning. We did some swimming with him, and so we'll post that video up as well. And have you posted the video up of the idiot with the bag?
The idiot with the bag? No.
No.
My phone was like dying, and then I put it on charge, and then I can't use it because it's on wireless charge. So.
Oh, okay.
And it just takes forever.
So there's some good videos coming your way for sure this week. We've got Macario, who is proving to be not quite the most intelligent man in the world, and is quite fascinated with his own tail, interestingly enough. And little Timo having a swim. He's getting better, for sure. Hello from the great state of Texas. Hi, Susie. Blue Moon says, hi, Julian and gang. Love you all very much and your funny stories. Thank you for all you do. Kiss for Timo. Oh, thank you very much. Smash the like button, please, to help and support the sanctuary. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, please do. Is that sock?
Is that sock? Yeah, that's sock.
Yeah, that is sock.
Heat is a challenge in animal care and welfare here in Alabama. We have the humidity that makes you feel like you only have 1/4 of your regular energy, lots of drink breaks and baths for animals.
Yeah, so humidity is horrible, isn't it? When you're trying to work in a humid environment, incredibly difficult. Makes it very challenging, but
it's just like constantly sweating all the time.
Yeah, and it's like you said, it's that energy levels. Your energy levels drop, so just to do anything, you just find your productivity just falls through the floor because you've just, like, in something that would take you half an hour in winter takes you all day in summer, because most of that time is just you sat procrastinating, going next to a fan, going, well, I should really go out and do that, and I'll do it in a minute. No, I should do it now, and it's horrible, absolutely horrible. True donkey chat from the guys here. Here we go.
Where is Django? He's right here. He's behind Julian.
Eleanor, isn't some of that information available to them now? Oh, I don't know what we're talking about there. Sorry, Eleanor. I think I've missed one there. Missed some things. Did I? Probably.
Maybe you can ask again.
Yeah. Donkeys are complaining about the heat. Love the donkey music. This is cracking me up, donkey talk. Can you get the Great Danes, please? There's no Great Danes here, Henry. There are no Great Danes here, Henry. Aisha, anybody who wants to know too, I found the pull clip of Julian and Timo. It's a short under that tab.
Nigel!
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you do want to know, it's in the shorts. Have a look under shorts on our YouTube channel. Oh, here we go.
It's Nigel!
Okay. All right, Django.
Are you going to your bed now, Nigel?
Well,
Oh, I'm getting bitten by Anne.
I don't think he is.
Right, okay.
He's not interested, but...
Hold on.
Where did you carry him from?
How much is a fence panel? I might buy one. Just me. It's they're not panels, so
This is what's on the shop at the moment, though, isn't it?
yeah, we've got fence panels on the shop at the moment where you can buy the fence panels, which we will need anyway. But no, this is the perimeter fencing and the internal fencing. So the perimeter, I'm breaking it down into two lumps. So we've got the perimeter fencing that we've got to put up, which is nearly 2 miles of fencing. So you can imagine there's a massive expense with that, and it's all over mountainous terrain. So our the quote at the moment, and the best quote we've got at the moment, is 17,000 euros for this fencing, which is just, I mean, it's soul destroying. You just look at it and go, oh my God, it's just such a huge amount of money. So yeah, it's a hell of a lot of money that we're going to have to raise. What I was saying, we're going to have to do a big fundraiser for it. I'm going to speak to Carrie as well, our UK fundraiser manager, and we're going to put some campaigns together. And I think what we'll have to do is we'll just have to do one big campaign and then have lots of little ideas that go around it that all feed into it, and then hopefully we can all pull together and get this fencing done. We're not on, I think we can achieve it. I do. I think we can get there. It's just going to need a big push and a lot of effort. But yeah, so it's 17,000 euros for the external fencing, and then the internal fencing, which is all the individual ones, is 12,000. So it's a lot of many thousands of euros to find. So get playing that lottery. Let's go. We'll do it. Put donors' names on the fencing. Yeah, Diane, that's an option actually,
We
because
were thinking about how we could do that.
well, the thing is that the fencing requirements state that we have to have these blank because it's in this protected area. You can only use a particular type of fencing, and that fencing has to have these placard things that are about that bit, like the size of an A4 sheet of paper, and they've got to be periodically placed on the fencing, and it's to stop bird strike. And to protect wild animals from running through and hitting the fencing. So I can understand why it has it, but they're a little bit ugly, but that's the law and that's what you've got to have. And I was thinking that could actually pose an opportunity, because we could, on those plaques, we could actually have those plaques engraved, or have the name of each donor on that, because there's going to be a lot of them all over the fence. So it would actually mean like a physical chain of the community going round the sanctuary and keeping it protected, which I kind of quite like, really. So, but anyway, we can talk about that.
Do you have the big rubber play balls for the donkeys or horses? Be nice, Julian, about my question regarding big balls.
Well, Mary, thank you very much.
We have tried it in the past, and they don't last long at all. They burst them very quickly. We've got the little jolly balls for donkeys and horses, but they're not interested in them. But they did like the big balls, but yeah, they burst them within minutes. So I have seen them where they have
Sounds
these,
so painful.
I've seen them when they have these covers on them which stop them from doing that. But yeah.
Yeah, you must always cover the balls, and especially be very careful when they burst. Sherbao.
Bye.
Shab-
Thank you for your super chat.
Thank you so much for your super chat. That's lovely. Thank you. Yes, we love the balls. We have had some big balls in the paddock, and the horses do love to play with big balls, but they sink their teeth in, and then it is all gone.
Why are they staring at us?
I don't know. Do they need more food? They've eaten their food.
All of it.
Looks like they've eaten all their food. What their feed is like.
There was still quite a bit. When
Oh
we
my
went.
goodness me, these horses are hungry. They never stop.
They're not
Just
all
stop
day.
eating for a bit, will you? Can't keep up. Tonight it will be 8 degrees in Scotland.
Oh
Well,
my
Murray.
goodness.
Well, lucky you.
8
All right.
degrees.
Do you know what we've got? We're still in our 30s, I think, here, aren't we?
Yeah, but 8 degrees is too cold.
That's
for
too
somewhere.
cold. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Excuse
We're
me.
30,
Sorry, I cut you off.
32 at the moment. Don't you've made me yawn. And now there's other people yawning now that are watching. It's a whole spread across the live. So we're 32. So we're now 64. So we're still 90s. We're in the 90s still at the moment. That's crazy heat. Stupid temperatures. I appreciate all you lovely people do for the animals. Oh, thank you, Shabal.
Change your thoughts. As a man thinks, so he is. Put yourself in the mind of vacation from the cold, then it doesn't feel so hot.
Hold on a minute. I just like that.
I think you
Hold
can
on.
do that for a short period of time. What?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I like that.
Yeah, but do you remember when Freddie was here last year? And he was like, stop moaning about how hot it is, because then you're going to feel hotter.
And then he had heat stroke.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because he was walking around in a coat
yeah.
and it was 90 degrees. Don't know why he did that. I have no idea why he did
I
that.
don't know, I feel like it's better sometimes to just get it out.
Yeah, just shout about it. So, hold on, I just wanted to go back to that. As a man thinks, so he is. Love that. I love that, Susie. I really like that. As a man thinks, so he is. Totally agree with that philosophy. And there's the other one as well, which was watch your thoughts, because your thoughts can turn into a mood, and your moods can turn into a your thoughts can turn into a mood. Your mood can turn into a personality or something. I don't know, something like that. That's fascinating, isn't it? I think I explained that perfectly well.
I agree with that, but I think it's different if you're not feeling well. Have you explained that you're not feeling well?
No, I haven't. I'm not complaining. People haven't come on live to watch me complain. I'm not complaining.
Well, I just wondered because someone said because of that comment.
What about the heat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No. Don't worry. Okay. Have you got the pellet machine yet? No, Katie, wait. We haven't got the pellet machine, but we will be getting the pellet machine very, very shortly. The biggest reason, actually, do you know what? It's been like a crazy period over the past few months, and it's all been relating back to getting these permissions come through and everything, and it's been taking up so much. I'm like your classic stereotypical, what they say, they say like a woman can multitask and a man can only do one thing at a time. I don't 100% agree with that, but in this particular instance, I kind of can. I think when the heat and the environmental impact is so intense as it is, I find myself I can only concentrate on one thing at a time, and I have to really concentrate on it to get it done. So whether that's we were running out of forage for the animals, so I had to really focus our efforts on finding that forage, and that was all I was focused on. That was my priority. It was like getting all the paperwork all in order, getting that submitted. That was a major priority, getting that done. It's like one priority after another, and just focusing on those one things, and that's where I've been over these past few weeks. So I feel like there's been a massive release now. We've got all the paperwork submitted, and I feel like, all right, great. So yeah, pellet machine will be here very soon, because it's just clicked up now that the paperwork priority has gone. This one has clicked up. So yeah, watch this space. It's going to be amazing. How on earth can you find the will to go to the gym in this heat? And don't you get enough exercise during the day? I think you walk a lot more than other people.
Yeah, it's difficult in the heat. It's quite horrible, to be honest. But yeah, I'd say we get less exercise this time of year because
you hide.
Yeah, you just do the bare minimum, and then you're out of the heat for the rest of the day. So.
And also, I would say that the motivation for the gym is how it makes you feel.
Yeah, it's the mental.
Yeah, it's been great for mental health. And I think if anybody is struggling with mental health, I think it's one of the best things you can do is physical exercise.
And also, it's not just about exercise; it's about strength as well. Because the stronger you are, the easier your jobs become.
Yeah. And mobility.
You're not as tired.
mobility. So we've been working on mobility and balance and stuff like that, and it makes a big difference to your life. You know, I just think you've got to give yourself the best chance you have in life, because it's, you know, life's out there taking chunks out of you every day, and you've got to take it seriously. And I think, you know, if you take your health seriously and your physical fitness seriously and things like that, it's just, you know, I don't mean like becoming a gym bunny and like mega hench, although it is something that has naturally happened to me over the years. Obviously I'm mega hench. Yeah.
Also, you want to train for your older self, so you can get up without assistance when you're older.
Yeah.
So you've got the strength, so you've got the mobility and the balance. So it's training.
So basically,
for when you're older as well.
you're training me to leave me, so I'm not dependent on you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is. It's like getting mobile, then that's it.
Yeah.
You haven't got to look after me. I know your tricks. Right, we're getting dark now, so we should head up.
Yes.
Let's go head up, and we'll go and say hello to Timo. For 2 miles of fencing, €17,000 sounds quite reasonable. Yeah, it is. It's not. It's just the amount of money, isn't it? It's not unreasonable amount of money for the what's going in, and they're talking about they would have it done, I think, in 10 days. I think he said, maybe even sooner. So yeah, it's having a team of guys up there, the machines, everything else. So yeah, I didn't actually think the quote was strong. Actually, I thought it was. He came in at higher to start with.
There'll be more now, though.
And I wiggled him down. No, it won't. It won't be
Will
higher.
it?
No.
Have they not set that price? Because usually they set the price and it's like it's for like 30 days only, and then it'll go up.
No. We'll have an argument with him
Okay.
if no, I'm not having that. We've set the
not
price.
having that.
No, we can't be playing those games. It's like, that's the price you wanted. I joined your lottery yesterday. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, that's great news. Thank you. The donkey chats are our favourites. Oh, that's good. Right, I'm going to move down a little bit more and catch up a little bit. Monique, thank you very much for your super chat.
Thanks, mate.
To thank you for taking the time and making the effort to do these chats for us. Put this in your self-care fund. Oh, well, thank you very much. That's very, very sweet of you. Thank you. Right, hold on a minute. Let's try and catch up here. Lisa!
Hi, Lisa.
Lisa, what are you like?
Timo had the opportunity to have a vet checkup. I hope he has the ability to regain some use of his rear legs, accomplish amazing things with all you have to do.
Oh, Lisa,
Thanks,
thank you.
Lisa.
Thank you very much. No, he hasn't been to the vets yet. He was due to go with little, was it Mog?
Simba?
That was Simba, wasn't it? But then Simba didn't need to go.
No, he still needs to go, but
Yeah, he'll probably be going.
this week.
Yeah, it'll probably be this week. He'll be going there, and
I think we're waiting for the vet. She's been on holiday, so we're waiting for her to come back.
yeah.
Yeah.
What are they doing up there? Right, that's Timo, isn't it?
And I just want to say as well, thanks Lisa for all the wishlist gifts you've been buying, and especially the life jacket for Timo.
Yes, thank you very much, Lisa. It's lovely, really, really lovely. What a difference that has made. I've got to go and see him because he's complaining. I don't know what's going on.
What have you caused?
Right, Timo. Let's-
No, not out.
Who has?
No, not out. Oliver did.
Oh, okay. Are you coming up, Rach?
Why are you giving me it here?
Right. Let's have a look. Hello from sunny Denver, Colorado.
Hello.
Which animal has been your biggest achievement?
Good question.
That is a good question. I really loved Grace's story. Hold on, we're going to go very dark in a minute, guys, because we're going under the trees again.
I think
Stay
for
with
me
us.
It might be Django, just because that was a lot of work.
Yeah, it was a lot of work. Shush! Shush! Yeah, I think they've all had their little stories, actually. Some of them it's been a quest to shush. Like just getting that one to not shout all the time has been amazing.
Well, this is walk time.
I know, I'm just joking. Right, we're going to have to put the outside light on. Yeah, sometimes it's a physical thing, sometimes it's a mental thing. And I think the encouragement is when you have a mental breakthrough, or you change their, their mental attitudes. I think that can be vastly rewarding. Hold on a minute, I think there's a poop in here. Right, do you want to take over a minute? I'll go and put the light on.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind that your best area is by the wall.
By the wall?
I mean, not close to the house.
Oh, okay.
It's on mobile data.
Jump into the pool to cool off. I wouldn't like to do that right now, Aldine, because we've had to empty it because Julian was having a war with the pool and the algae, and we've basically had to restart that, so it's empty at the moment, but yeah, that should be getting sorted tomorrow.
Hey Timo, look at the state of it in here, big boy. Look at the state of your bedroom.
Tim!
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's your poop. Timo, don't eat your poops. You're not that desperate.
Right. Right, he's pulled his socks off.
What fundraiser are you thinking of doing? Oh, well, that's what we need to discuss with our fundraising manager, Carrie. Car Ryan, for a patch of fence, one Lego at a time. Oh, thank you for that. For Timo, just put a cool pad under him. Yeah. I'm not sure if he'd chew it or not.
He would, yeah, he would chew it.
Because it is quite dangerous if they chew those things.
Yeah, he doesn't like the hose. He doesn't like the idea of going in the pool, and he doesn't like when he's getting ready to go in, he doesn't like it. But once he's in, he sort of protests a little bit to start with and wants to get out, and then he calms down. Leave it. Oi.
Do you want me to go and get the poop scoop?
No, I'll get it. Okay, 1 second.
Maya Angelou said, I've learnt that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah. Can see Sophie Kennel. Sophia will be coming up shortly. You're so welcome for Timo's Life Fest. Seeing him swimming in the pool with Julian reduced me to tears. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Beautiful little boy eating poo is not a good idea, Timo. No. He doesn't usually. I think he was just sniffing it, but yeah, that's Timo for you. How are you, Rachel? I am well. Thank you for asking, Jane. I was feeling a bit tired with the heat yesterday, but I feel a bit better today. So that's good. You could make the Portuguese pay for the fence.
Make the Portuguese pay for the fence?
Yeah, is that? I guess that's like what Trump was doing.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
If everyone on your channel list donated even £5, you could achieve your goal for your funds.
Yeah, I know. It'd be amazing. We have the best supporters.
Do you want to sit here?
No, it's okay. No, you're absolutely great. But I feel like what we need to do first of all is the response to the pellet machine was so good. It really caught me by surprise. I didn't feel like we even really launched it
properly. Yeah.
And we just got going. And the next thing I know, I'm like all over the place. I've still got to post up the final video, which I still haven't actually done yet. So I don't really want to do any more fundraising until we've sort of put that one to bed, and that you've all seen what your contributions have done. Mm-hmm. And then once that's done, then we'll think about the next stage, which is for the fencing. But let's get I want to get the pellet machine here. I want to get the final video out as well, so you can see what we did and what we've done to achieve, or what we had to do to achieve that. And it's a bit of fun as well. And then we'll start talking about the fencing. But I think that's the best way. But the sense of community around this sanctuary is so good. It's lovely, and we're very, very fortunate to have you all. Timo, mate, oh dear, what do you think, Timo?
How can you sleep at night during this heat?
Not very well, to be
Yeah.
honest. It's
The past few nights has been a bit cooler. I feel like, was it last week? The start of last week? Or, I don't know, there was some just horrific days and nights.
yeah.
But yeah, so we've got these aircon sort of plug-in units in the main rooms, but then in the bedrooms we've just got fans, so it's not ideal, but
Yes.
you don't sleep very well.
No, I don't sleep in with this heat at all. Oh, wait, where are you going?
Siestas are important.
Yeah.
Where is he on here?
He's here.
Oh, there he is. You can't get through, can you? You're gonna get stuck. Are you being a good boy today?
We're limiting his movements at the moment because when he's not in his trolley, because we don't want him to go somewhere where he's going to scrape up his legs. So
And he did have bandages on, but they've slipped
yeah,
off.
the bandages have slipped off. So what we'd had to do was in this area we put down a couple of carpet rugs, and also we bought some rubber matting, some rubber floor matting as well, and that helps a little bit. This floor is actually quite smooth, so it's not abrasive, but at either end of this section it's quite abrasive concrete, and he just can't be on that unless he's on his wheels. So that's why, if you're wondering why we're sort of like just restricting his movement out to that part, it's because we just don't want him to hurt his little legs. So
Then he can't wear his wheels all the time because...
no, that's what I was saying at the beginning of the chat. Yeah, he can't go in his wheels at the moment because the strap that holds him up in his wheels is rubbing on his belly, so he's getting quite raw underneath. So we're having to rest that and try and treat that and get that recovered before he can go back in the trolley. And then in the meantime, we're trying to work out another solution, which is the little harness, which I think Lisa got, didn't she?
No, the harness was from Sophie
Oh,
Charrington, I believe,
oh, okay. So Sophie
if I'm correct.
Sophie gifted a harness for him, so we're going to see if we can adapt that harness and somehow attach it to the cart, and then that will actually support him without rubbing the belly.
Sorry, I need to walk through with Barney.
You can go through that
And
side.
yeah, I was wondering.
Well, that's right. You can come through here.
Oh yeah, you can go through here.
Come through here. That's fine. There's nothing to worry about.
Barney!
Does Timo have a vitamin problem? If so, will fixing that help with his food behaviour?
A vitamin problem. I don't know. I suppose that would come from a blood test and things. We'd have to get that all done to see where he is. I'm not sure though. He doesn't strike me as having a vitamin problem.
I
But
think like just he's been without food. It's more of a behavioural issue.
Yeah.
In that he's been starved, so he sees food as a very important resource, understandably.
can you get him on? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah, you are. You're a good boy.
Is Julian looking after you well? Well, not at the moment.
Oh.
Because he's not feeling very well, so I'm looking after him right now.
I think I'm looking after you particularly well.
Particularly well.
Well, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Made you a cup of tea this morning? No, I didn't, did I? Did I?
Can't remember.
I can't remember either. Can't remember. Anyway.
Yeah, I think I made the tea this morning.
Mm.
Julian, it was the Barbie movie premiere this weekend. I think you need a donkey chat with the boys. I thought I saw the guys trying to sneak into the movie theatre.
Very interesting, yes. I shall talk to Steve and Ronnie about Barbie. See what's going on there.
Is it cooler in the cave house? Yes, a lot cooler.
Yeah, it's really nice. Very nice. As long as you keep the doors closed. It's amazing how quickly it heats up in there, though.
I saw a video of a horse missing one leg. He had a prosthesis made. After that, he ran like all the other horses. Very happy. Something for Timo.
That's interesting you should say that, you know. I was thinking that, like, what happens, like, would horses have carts or whatever? And then I saw something today on TV, and it was a company that made prosthetics for humans that were they were a little bit, I don't know if they were like robotic or they had like servos or something in them which actually helped them to move.
Oh, okay.
A little bit like, you know, those exoskeletons that they do for warehouse workers. And I was thinking, what if you could get like a little exoskeleton for a dog. Like, I wonder if they make them. Because I was thinking
Yeah,
that would be
that's
amazing
interesting.
if you could hook him into that, and
Yeah.
it would actually strap to his actual legs, and work with him. But I don't know whether you've got to have some mobility
Yeah, to be able to move it.
to be able to
Maybe.
move it. I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll look at that.
Interesting.
Well, it's like a whole new world has opened up to us in that respect, because obviously we've not been in this position before of having a disabled animal. So yeah, having a look at that.
Seeing you with those animals and how genuine you are, would never follow anyone else. Oh, thanks, Sarah. You can still follow other people though. We don't mind.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, all sanctuaries need the support, and yeah, there's a lot out there that need support, and I think everybody's doing their best with what they've got. It is funny though how you get different supporters at different sanctuaries, and people become very loyal, don't they, to certain sanctuaries, and get connected to other animals and stuff. So, and you get and then people tend to get, or can get, quite competitive between sanctuaries.
Yeah.
And I always think that's, I understand it, but I think it's quite sad, because we're all of us, we're all just doing what we can, aren't we?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Is it a dry heat or is it muggy too? It's
muggy at the minute.
Yeah. It's both. Sometimes dry, sometimes muggy.
Yeah, at the moment it's got muggy.
It's lovely in the cave, thank you. Lovely and chill. I'm putting more pics up tomorrow to make it feel more like home. Well, Jan, if you could do a bit more work in there, that would be good. Timo, what are you doing?
Where are you going, Timo? What are you doing, mate? Where are you going? Timo?
Tim, you've had your food, do you remember? You've eaten it already.
No, you can't have that. That's an old can which I've just picked up there.
Why not put an air conditioner in your bedroom?
Oh!
Well,
yeah, why not? Why not?
it's a rented property, so we don't want to install proper air conditioning, because that would be... it would be the landlord to do that, which he's never going to do in a million years. And to install it...
He would never do that, not in a billion years.
The type of units that we use, they need to go up a chimney to expel the hot air. Otherwise we would just have to have the window open all the time, and then you'd have the warm air coming in. So it wouldn't work in the bedroom, but yeah.
But yeah, it is definitely a requirement.
Could use a seat belt pad on the harness strap to stop it rubbing.
Yeah, I'm looking at all sorts of things. Somebody else last week suggested a insulated pipe. So I had a look at the insulated pipes, but they would not... the materials, I couldn't find the right material. It was still too hard, and would have caused a problem. So
I think the thing is as well is, like, whatever material it is, if it's on the same place, it's still going to rub. Even if it's soft, because it's more about the repetition. So it's supporting him in a different way, so that it doesn't cause that issue.
Crazy little dog. Right, so what we got here?
Has Timo bitten anyone recently? Is Julian his favourite?
He hasn't bitten anybody. No, he's had little growls and snarls, but he's getting better at his warnings.
I think you've had... Did you have a bite last week?
Yeah, I've only had one bite off of him, and that was...
And he got your finger, just caught your finger once.
Just the very tip of my finger, he just caught it, but it was like nothing in it. So, but no, it's okay. We're learning how he communicates, and it helps.
Do the CBD treats help? I'm not sure if it's helping or not. I mean, we've got CBD drops that someone kindly donated from the wish list. What were you gonna say?
No, that's it. No.
Oh, I thought you were like...
Oh, no, not at all, not at all.
So I'm not sure if they help or not. I mean...
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
He's quite chill most of the time, really. It's just when there's food around that he's...
Yeah, he's
over
like...
the top.
He's a treataholic, basically. If there's any sniff of a treat, then he turns into a completely different dog. And, yeah, he's quite wild. But as long as there's no treats around, then you can communicate with him and he's fine, as good as gold. But the minute a treat comes out, then he turns into a Tasmanian devil.
Hi, Sandra. Hi, my husband did paint eyebrows. It is in the messenger box from Sophia.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you
We'll
very
have to
much. We'll have a look at that.
Have a look. Why is Julian not feeling well?
It's just the heat.
Julian is missing his sparkle today. Aww.
Missing the sparkle. Yeah, the sparkle is still there inside. I love the sparkle deep inside. No, I'm just. It's the heat, and it's caused my throat to close up quite significantly, and it's making me feel very, very rough. That's all. I just feel very, very rough and and no sleep. So I'm just a little bit tired. That's all. But no, everything's fine. The sparkle is still there. I can assure you, it's always there.
Do you know of the super vet? He would be worth asking.
Yeah.
He has quite a hefty consultation price, I think.
Yeah, and can you imagine he just get bombarded, doesn't he? Absolutely bombarded with people. But I don't think. I think you'd be lucky to even get acknowledgement email from him. Can you imagine the amount of people that contact him? Must just go through the roof.
He's after the birds.
He's after the birds. Yeah. Right, come on then. Let's scoop down there on these.
Scoop. Well, it's a bit distracting at the moment.
Donkeys are having a go again.
Did another jonky join the sanctuary?
Another jonky did join.
Yeah, you'll see him as well at the start of the live after this is finished. Of course, if you want to skip back to rewatch, you'll find it near the start. And we've got a video to go up of him, of the donkey.
Yeah, of Macario. Yeah, we have. Yes. Yeah.
Julian, you need Klaus to open the door of laughter.
Yeah. The door of laughter. Yeah, it's Klaus opens the back door, actually. It doesn't come in the front door.
Okay. Horses with prosthetics are not long-lived. They can't lay down and the circulation is compromised. It's really unfortunate. Yeah, I had heard about there being a lot of complications as a result of prosthetics, and there's the whole ethical issue of is it kinder to put them to sleep rather than put them through that and all of that. But I think there is advances in it all the time, so hopefully it gets better. But yeah. We used to have a floor AC in the bedroom vented through a window. Is that possible?
I haven't heard of that before.
I've seen the ones that sort of go under your bed and they blow air into your bed. Have you seen that?
No.
Like advertised on Facebook and stuff.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I'd love to have the air blown into my bed.
Can you put wool Velcro cover over the straps that are rubbing on Timo's belly? These would be the covers that you use on the noseband, crown piece, and cheek pieces for horse's halter.
That's a good shout.
You could sleep in the rooms with the aircon.
That's a good shout about the nosebands and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no, don't worry. Yeah, sleeping arrangements, don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that. We're on top of it.
Window air conditioner or a portable one is what I mean. I have a portable one in my studio and it works very well. So our windows are basically doors. So
yeah, you can't open the windows.
You have just to open a little window. It's the whole doors. So I'm not sure, but yeah, I can look into that. Is a sanctuary also non-alcohol besides being vegan? Do you drink sometimes or never?
Well, I'm not a big fan of alcohol myself, and it just so happens that we don't really drink here. But that's not because
it's not banned or anything.
It's not banned.
Yeah.
And, if people want to have a drink, then that's fine. What I don't like is I don't like it when the drinking becomes excessive. I just don't like being around it. That's all.
Yeah, it's not really the place for it. And as well, like drinking and then expecting to go and work with the animals, we don't allow that.
No, it's an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just find it's not really what we're all about. I think if you want to have a drink.
Wow, he flew.
He did fly over there, didn't he?
Timo.
Yeah, it was like if you want to have a drink, go to a bar or go and do something like that. But I don't think drinking at an animal sanctuary it's not really that. It's not that environment. That's all. But yeah, I say not against it or anything. I don't particularly like it. I don't like it. I don't like being around it particularly.
Jan says you're not drinking enough, Julian. You've been going on for an hour and no sips of water. Just saying.
Ah, that's a good point.
And Katie Waite says, I think you're still sparkling, Julian. I can't imagine having to do a live as well as all you have to do when you're not feeling 100%.
Thank you. That's a good point, though, Jan. You're right.
Can it hurt your lungs / throats working with all the dusty hay? Yes, and you have a rule, which you've not been following.
Yes.
Your
I know.
own rule.
I know.
And
we don't feed the horses without a mask. You must have a mask on. And I always forget my mask, so I've been feeding the horses without a mask on, and it gives you, it's not very nice on the lungs and the throat.
oh, I love a good draft up my cover, Klaus. The screams.
Oh, you are.
I love it how
This is
Rachel
nice.
ignores Klaus.
You actually do ignore Klaus, don't you?
I
Oi.
bet Klaus loves a quick cocktail. A quick one.
A quick one. No, there's nothing quick about Klaus. Hey, come here, you.
Timo! Tim Tims! Well, we've reached the end of the comments. Rachel, put Julian over your knee for... Jan!
Whoa, I heard some of that. Let me get my glasses on. This sounds like very good advice.
Jan's just bringing the tone down. Trying to have a serious chat.
Oh, Jan. Yes. Sounds like an amazing idea. We should try that.
Timo!
Jan, outrageous.
Right.
Filth. Utter filth, Jan. I expect it from the likes of Jane, but not from you. I expect better. I expect better, this filthy comments. It's disgusting. Right, guys.
We need to put Timo to bed.
Yes, we're going to put him to bed. We've got to clean his little area here.
What's he doing seeing a cat?
Yeah, probably. Right, no, you can't go out here because... No. You're going to stay there for a minute. Yeah, so we're going to get Big Boy away. And we've got to clean his flooring. We've got to clean this rug. His bed needs cleaning. So he's got 3 beds. So he has his current bed. He has the bed that's been washed and is drying, and he has his clean bed for the next session. So this bed he's had all day. So that gets cleaned.
Because he wheezes when he's lying down.
Yeah, he wheezes a lot when he's lying down. He's quite incontinent. So yeah, so he then gets that taken away. He then gets a clean bed for the night, and then that will need cleaning in the morning, and then he'll have another one in the morning, and then the other 2 are cleaned, ready for him, and so it goes on. So there's a little cycle. So yeah, we're just working him out really what he needs to keep him going. The matting, that all gets cleaned and washed now. So he gets clean matting, clean bed. The carpets are all cleaned and hung out, so they're ready for the morning. And then he's got his little routine, and I think it helps him. Hey, Timo.
Distracted by cats. Right?
Timo. He does get very distracted by the cats.
Dog diaper.
Yeah, it's another option.
But then if he poos in it, then it's just a mess. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. At the moment, it kind of works as we've got it because he's very easy to clean up after him, and we can clean him as well, which really helps. The minute you start putting diapers on him and things like that, then keeping them clean becomes a lot more difficult.
He needs that yellow ring around his waist. He could rest his legs on that and drag it too.
Might work. Worth a try.
Would his feet get caught on it? I think he might stand on it.
Oh, his front feet. Yeah. Probably. Yeah, probably. No, he'll be all right. Because basically, this is temporary. Whilst the little wound on his tummy is repairing, which it is. And as that gets better, and we find the different solution for the trolley, he can go back in his trolley.
Yeah.
And then what he'll do is he'll have 2 or 3 different options for the trolley, and then it won't create constant rubbing. So it's just as long as we keep it changing all the time, have his legs up, so he can't lick his legs and he can't cause problems there, then he's fine. Then he can have a little bit of trolley time, bit of out of trolley time, and then life will get better. But all of these things just take time. We're learning him. We're learning to handle him without getting our fingers bitten and stuff like that. And he's got to get used to it, that we're not trying to do anything that's going to hurt him. So yeah, it's just it's a slow process, and you can't rush these things, can you, mate?
Someone said pee pads on his bed. I was using. We've got like washable ones, but he scruffles them all up. So, but it's okay. We've got a system that works.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's fair enough. He's quite happy as well. The most important thing is he happy? Is he eating? Is he happy? Everything else is like we're working it. You know, it's just working out and finding the right way around things. He's okay. He's a very, very happy little dog.
Bottom one would be better.
Okay, guys. So, anyway, we should get on.
Timo is a lot of time-consuming work. How will you find that time? Wow, Timo.
There you go.
How will you find that time after you get to the new zoo? Prayers for you both, great-hearted people.
Well, at the new place, what we're doing is we've started the process already, where we're starting to plan a Timo area. So it'll be a lot more. We can actually put something in place, build something for him specifically, and for his set of circumstances, which will make life a lot easier. So we can, look at the flooring area, look at his housing, look at his cleaning area, all of those things. There's in some ways it's easier where you're going to a new place, because before we actually take him there, we can plan it. And so that's what we're talking about time. It just takes a bit of time. You've got a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn, and a lot to learn about him and what we need. And then we'll just build it in there, so he can just go in, and it will be a lot more environmentally correct for his needs.
He just looks like an Elizabethan basil brush wearing a ruff.
He does. He really does. Timo?
When can we see Freddie again? He is so cool. Is he doing okay? Study?
Who wrote that? Did Freddie write that? I bet he did. Yeah, you can see Freddie again soon, for sure. Maybe within the next week or two. I might do a live from the UK.
Emma, thank you for your super chat.
Hi, Emma.
See you tomorrow, gang.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, gang. So everyone, you're gonna. How long is Emma staying with us for?
I think it's 6 nights.
Oh, okay. So she won't be there for the next live.
No.
Oh, you'll have to see her on Instagram and stuff. Then you'll see Emma.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Let's.
I haven't mentioned the P word this evening.
Good. Well, but you almost did, didn't you? Really? That was Jan. That's like.
Jane.
Oh, it was Jane, was it? So I've got my glasses
It's
on.
Jane and Jan conspiring together.
Conspiring together. Right. Can you step through there?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa,
Thank you.
whoa. Thank you. Not required.
It's kind of good with that he can't squeeze through places.
The problem is there's a load of food over there and he really wants it.
Okay.
Right, guys. So anyway, we're going to push on. Thank you very, very much for joining us on this live. Lovely as always, and nice to see all the usual faces and the comments, or the usual names.
Super chats tonight is £218.22.
That's fantastic.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much for all your super chats. Yeah, you go and enjoy the rest of your day, evening, whatever it is you're doing. Hope you have a lovely time, and we'll see you all next week. Look out for the new video. So we've got a new Timo video going. We've got a new Macario video talking about the little donkey, and you can see him being an absolute idiot. I think he is a bit of a happy idiot. I think this is what.
Happy idiot.
Yeah, I think Macario is a bit of a happy idiot, but we'll have a look at him because we're getting to know him, and yeah, and also there's the press up and the pellet machine challenge video as well that's going to be going up as well. So yeah, we've got quite a lot going on, and the girls have been out with cameras over the past few days. They've been making some videos as well, so looking forward to getting those out there. So we're just going to be putting a lot more out there on YouTube, on Instagram, on the Facebook, everything. So yeah, on the Facebook. So if you follow us on Instagram, great. If you don't follow us on Instagram, make sure you go over and head over and join us on Instagram as well. There's loads of stuff going up there all the time on the Instagram. There's loads going up on Instagram all the time. So it's a good way to keep in
in the
contact.
Stories, and that gets shared to Facebook as well. So if you don't have Instagram, then maybe you've got Facebook.
But there will be more YouTube stuff coming up. YouTube's really important to us because YouTube actually generates an income into the sanctuary. So it's a really important medium for us. So yeah, we'll be getting some more up on there as well. So anyway, thank you so much. And we'll see you. Don't take the mickey because I called it the Facebook. Stuff on the Facebook. Don't, because I'm not very well. I've done my best. I've done my best.
You've done a great job.
We'll see you next week. Love you all.
Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great week.
Say goodbye to Timo as your last
Where
shot.
is he?
As your no, Timo.
thinks
Hold on a minute.
he's
No, he's
going
going to
out.
bite something. Hold on.
He's gonna buy something.
Yeah, he will. Sorry. Oh, sorry, mate.
You
got
thought you were
excited then.
going to
Thought you
get
were getting
food.
food, didn't you? Go on, ready? Boom, boom. What was the? Oh, you don't know, do you? You
What?
don't know. Who was the human
In Basil Brush.
in Brussels Brush?
Don't know.
Was it
Weird.
Richard? He said, "Oh, hello, Richard. Hello, Richard. Basil Brush here. Oh, hello."
More on YouTube, please.
Yes, we'll be getting more on YouTube for sure. There you go. YouTube Basil Brush, because that's what we've got here is Basil Brush.
Derek Folds was one, I think.
Oh, Derek. Yeah, that's right. Hello, Derek. Yeah. Oh, Derek. Oh, you're such a lovely boy. You're such a lovely boy. Come on, let's get you to bed, shall we?
Bedtime.
Bedtime.
Why
Huh?
have you got your lip behind your teeth?
Because that's how he likes to wear it. Oh, he's a good boy.
He
You're
likes
a
all his
good boy.
yellow fashion accessories at the moment.
Yeah, he's very much into yellow. Oh,
Okay.
he's beautiful.
All right,
Right.
then. Leave it with us.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.